The life and legacy of Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, Renaissance polymath and occultist. Greetings, esteemed scholars and enthusiasts of Renaissance thought. Today we delve into the intricate life of Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim, a figure whose influence spans theology, medicine, law, and the esoteric sciences. Born on the 14th of September 1486, Agrippa emerged as a pivotal polymath of the German Renaissance. His most renowned work, the 3 Books of Occult Philosophy published in 1533, stands as a cornerstone in the study of Kabbalah, Hermeticism, and Neoplatonism. This treatise not only shaped the landscape of early modern esotericism, but also attracted the ire of the Inquisition, leading to its condemnation in Cologne. In this discourse, we shall examine Agrippa's formative years, his multifaceted career, the controversies that enshrouded his works, and his enduring impact on the intellectual fabric of Europe. Join us as we unravel the complexities of a man who navigated the boundaries of accepted knowledge and ventured into the profound depths of occult philosophy. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa was born in Nettesheim, near Cologne, on September 14, 1486, into the Cornelis family, a lineage of middle nobility with established ties to the House of Habsburg. This noble heritage provided Agrippa with access to prominent circles and the opportunity to engage with leading intellectual currents of his time. At the remarkably young age of 13, Agrippa commenced his studies at the University of Cologne in 1499. By 1502, at just 16 years old, he had attained the degree of Magister Artium, showcasing his prodigious intellect. The University of Cologne was a bastion of scholasticism, yet it was also home to the Albertists, a group inspired by Albertus Magnus, who advocated for a more empirical and mystical approach to understanding the natural world. Agrippa gravitated towards the Albertist philosophy, which likely kindled his fascination with the occult. He cited Albertus Magnus's Speculum as one of his initial forays into esoteric study. Following his tenure in Cologne, Agrippa pursued further studies in Paris. It is purported that Agrippa became involved with a secret society dedicated to the occult, a testament to his deepening commitment to esoteric pursuits. This clandestine involvement would have immersed him in the study of alchemy, astrology, and the mystical traditions that interwove the fabric of Renaissance thought. In 1508, Agrippa's trajectory took a martial turn as he ventured to Spain to serve as a mercenary. This period was marked by significant travels, including sojourns in Valencia, the Balearic Islands, Sardinia, Naples, Avignon, and Lyon. Agrippa entered the service of Maximilian I, the Holy Roman Emperor, a patronage that conferred upon him both prestige and responsibility. In recognition of his service, Maximilian bestowed upon him the title of Ritter, Knight. The intersection of his military engagements with his scholarly pursuits is noteworthy. The discipline and strategic thinking required in military contexts may have influenced his methodical approach to esoteric studies. Moreover, his exposure to different cultures and languages during his campaigns likely augmented his understanding of various mystical and philosophical systems. Agrippa's academic ascension began in 1509 when he secured a position at the University of Dole, thanks to the patronage of Margaret of Austria and Antoine de Vergy. This appointment signified a pivotal moment, allowing him to disseminate his burgeoning ideas. At Dole, Agrippa lectured on Johann Reuchlin's De Verbo Mirifico, exploring the mystical dimensions of the Hebrew language. During this period, Agrippa authored De Nobilitate et Praesalentia Fomine Sexus. Agrippa's progressive views, however, drew the ire of conservative elements. John Catalanit denounced him as a Judaizing heretic. Facing these charges, Agrippa was compelled to depart Dole in 1510. Seeking refuge and further enlightenment, Agrippa returned to Germany, where he studied under Johannes Trithemius in Würzburg during the winter of 1509 to 1510. On April 8, 1510, Agrippa dedicated the initial, unpublished draft of De Occulta Philosophia to Trithemius. In 1510, Agrippa undertook a diplomatic mission to England on behalf of Maximilian I. There, he engaged with John Colet. Upon his return to Cologne, Agrippa engaged in disputations at the university's Faculty of Theology. From 1511 to 1518, Agrippa resided in Italy, a hub of Renaissance humanism and occult study. He participated in the Schismatic Council of Pisa in 1512. During his time in Italy, Agrippa served William X, Marquess of Montferrat, and Charles III, Duke of Savoy. Agrippa's Italian sojourn was marked by profound intellectual development. In 1515, Agrippa delivered lectures at the University of Pavia on the Poemander of Hermes Trismegistus. These lectures, however, were abruptly curtailed due to the military successes of Francis I of France. By 1518, Agrippa secured the position of town advocate and orator, or syndic, in Metz. Agrippa staunchly defended a woman accused of witchcraft, positioning himself against Nicholas Savin, the inquisitor. The ensuing conflict compelled Agrippa to resign in 1520. Agrippa then practiced medicine in Geneva and Freiburg. In 1524, he was appointed as physician to Louise of Savoy. Around this time, Agrippa was invited to participate in the debate over the annulment of King Henry VIII's marriage. Margaret's death in 1530 adversely affected Agrippa's standing. The publication of his writings reignited hostilities from his adversaries. Seeking refuge, he found protection under Herman of Wied. Yet his troubles with the Inquisition intensified. Agrippa's final years were marred by further strife. He was arrested in France by order of King Francis I. On February 18, 1535, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa died in Grenoble. Despite the personal and professional adversities he faced, Agrippa's intellectual legacy endured. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa's contributions to philosophy, theology, and the occult sciences are profound and far-reaching. His magnum opus, the 3 Books of Occult Philosophy, is a seminal work that systematized and synthesized disparate strands of esoteric thought. Agrippa posited that by understanding these connections, practitioners could harness hidden forces. His work was instrumental in legitimizing the study of magic within a Christian context, arguing that true magic was a pious exploration of God's creation. The influence of the occult philosophy is evident in the works of later thinkers such as Giordano Bruno and John Dee. It is crucial to address the spurious 4th book of occult philosophy, which was attributed to Agrippa but is now considered apocryphal. Beyond his esoteric works, Agrippa made significant contributions to skepticism and critical philosophy. His declamation on the uncertainty and vanity of the sciences and the arts is a scathing critique of established sciences and philosophies. Agrippa's declamation on the nobility and preeminence of the female sex stands as a remarkable treatise on gender equality. Employing theological, philosophical, and Kabbalistic arguments, he asserted the superiority of women. Throughout his life, Agrippa remained a vocal opponent of the persecution of witches. His defense of those accused demonstrated his commitment to justice and his criticism of superstitions. Despite his substantial contributions, Agrippa's life was plagued by misconceptions and controversies. It is crucial to discern that while Agrippa engaged deeply with occult studies, his pursuits were aligned with a search for divine truth. In contemporary times, Agrippa's works continue to be studied by scholars of Renaissance philosophy, history of science, and esoteric traditions. His challenges to established authorities and advocacy for critical inquiry remain pertinent. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa embodied the quintessential Renaissance polymath. His endeavors in theology, medicine, law, and the occult reflect a holistic approach to understanding. Agrippa's courage to explore controversial ideas and to challenge orthodoxy underscores the intellectual bravery that propels societal advancement. As we conclude this exploration of Agrippa's life and legacy, let us acknowledge the enduring relevance of his ideas. In an age where the pursuit of knowledge is ever expanding, Agrippa's integration of diverse fields serves as an inspiration for interdisciplinary scholarship. We invite you to delve deeper into his writings and to partake in the rich tapestry of Renaissance thought that continues to shape our understanding of the world. Thank you for joining us in this scholarly discourse.